You're welcome back. And to one of our headline stories, residents of Sampa Valley near Weija in the South municipality here in Accra are demanding police protection following a fresh wave of armed robbery attacks in the area. 4 robbery attacks have been recorded in just 3 days. The latest attack was carried out in a school. Prior to that attack, pastor of the White Cross Church, Zacchaeus Olatubosu, was shot and killed on Monday when robbers stormed the area at about 10 p.m. The robbers are said to have killed the pastor who tried to engage them on their mission there. Komla Adum has spent a day in the community and now reports.
At Sampa Valley here at Weija, 58-year-old pastor was reportedly killed by some robbers, and residents in this area have been thrown into a state of shock. They tell me that the recent robbery is the 4th in 3 days that has been carried out by armed men in this particular area. So residents have been sharing with us what they know about the situation. I've been speaking to daughter of the deceased, and she's been narrating what she saw. She allegedly was with the pastor when the incident occurred.
Into the next building, heard people screaming, "Pastor, Pastor," and came out only to see my father lying in a pool of blood. This was around 10:50 p.m. I became terrified and started screaming for help. There was a taxi driver around, so we asked him and rushed to Akawe Hospital. When we arrived at the hospital, they asked us to transfer him to the Kolebu Teaching Hospital, where he was confirmed dead. I later went to the police station to give my statement. The rate of robbery attacks in our area these days is very alarming. Later on, me bag be one meti nice near the idea for the betra ocean pastor near the idea me go say or non so a 2 day. I can order home. Me yemo shame na mesa equacano. A wa pena me started thinking a mouth for woman in our castle. Oh, say it's not immediate na taxi driver and so your day. Ewo closer, and I am. Ono so kan ho ni nkrofo na mo nyina mo bae no ana amotam no na rush ye de no do Akawe Hospital. Akronfo ni de Sampa Valley had the amo ha adwen every day and night nyina mo ha adwen enkokɔ emponche nyama akronfo ye wa ha de edoso enti data mu nyina no bi hu obi se obi gina ba bi kro obi timi twem ka se wana ne opeden but in Crawford me who say like Amosheda Ataga to say bia Unhuntina ye ban a ye pesa ye day yen kum. But send me who say like do amoko robbe, but me who say ye accident na ye day edi femuna amudi shoot to yen me who say like a bia Amataga to say ye do why ye shoot to ekum sana adiano.
Monday night's incident, which claimed the life of the pastor, has since left residents and neighbors in this particular surrounding living in a state of fear. Some eyewitnesses have been narrating exactly what happened.
You feel like it's a software, OTTM, F, it's your honor as we had Imrika, a buyer. You buy a Toyota mattress with that. The general honor me call ho, and I say, my man. Here too. Also, I beg. One man they smoke for the top there. I say that one they cool. The honor me say me also me feel through na ma one issues na me trans ma car no. Na tuning na far ho. The honor not done no hear me. Honor na me the man wo na wa ha no. Two another ha. Also two last one another ha.
We had shouts and screams from a distance, and we came out to meet the confrontation.
The second one man or tough.
Okay. After Mujane, at what point one of the robbers shot in the air and I swerved. But before I knew it, he shot at the pastor. We all took to our heels only
to be a journey by and Mrs. Me brothers, Nina Fresh, and you far him. Saying I hear a bedroom also for Nidaho. To
return later to find him lying in a pool of blood. I called my friend to bring out the taxi and we took him to the hospital. But he died in my arms on the way to the hospital.
You take gunshots now. Then now, yeah.
If you Monday 10:39 10:11 and I take gunshot, now my friend me about to my take gunshot. So we were thinking say a few people, but if you feeding me quiet, so we passed by say if you didn't say, oh darling, warehouse be all. If you not so full be war and chance. Or not, sound not to Onumona, a tuna can or down. Into no order, and I'm soft, me phone lights and me defend anymore.
We heard a gunshot from the room and came out to look for the source, only to find the pastor lying in a pool of blood. I saw 2 gunshot wounds in his back, so we carried him into the taxi and rushed him to the hospital. The attackers were long gone.
Timini madam from Crawford to and a boy back over Kayan. May pijama. I didn't say can, but I didn't say can. Nice or Nangas on said any life about one fan and quiet say you don't try for the Nippon and a pijama. They didn't took can no more than a coy.
Okay, at this time, I multi gunshots now appear, not attackers, not Mokano still negotiate.
Oh, mechanical. The band they're not mechanical. So, Mamma only shooting a boys in Johnny bullet in the car man. After the Mutu or Mokano, the band they're not canning you. Until one comes with the police for by from regional office or by bullet, 4 bullets. I have 2, I want to 3, but back on the in your life, there by life bullets back on. Back also, the not want to, but not in your cells, you know, Yensa. And anti crime officer, be area him not buy, until not buy now. Or to my yes, bullets now to any baby or toy any blood, you know, which I will know the coy.
So at the home of 58-year-old Pastor Zacchaeus Olatubosu, who was killed by armed robbers on Monday, family members, friends and sympathizers are there extending their commiserations to the daughter of the deceased, Naomi, and also extending their sympathies. They have traveled from far and near following the incident and the announcement that the pastor was allegedly killed by armed robbers right here on Monday night.
Very much frightened, and I said we even have to destroy our plantain farm. It was a very beautiful plantain garden, and everybody is asking, why did you destroy it? Because when it's in the night, the place is dark, and they could hide inside and do, you know, all lots of nasty things, because in 3 days, 4 robbery attacks in the area. It makes us feel so much unsafe.
And you understand someone has even died in the process?
Yes, 2 people actually have died. One pastor and another guy that they robbed and picked a taxi from him. So we would want the government to increase police, police presence in the area. I have been in the area for about 2 years now.
How about the other residents and your neighbors? How are they dealing with all of this?
Everybody is afraid. We need the presence of the police much in this area.
So the spate of robbery attacks around this particular area has become an issue of concern for many residents, and the latest is an attack on the director of the Vicar Trust School, which happened just yesterday. We are told that 2 men on motorbikes accosted the man who was driving from the bank supposedly to the premises of a school and demanded that he handed over the money. We've been speaking to an individual who saw what happened during the daylight attack on the director of the school amidst gunshots, and she's been narrating exactly what happened to us.
11 to 12 and who said na car no eba na motor susun edi achiri into on be cross so anim it is no 822 say bring the brown envelope no mo kanti papa no mo shoot ni wie na omo fa envelope no na mo je car kin to kan na wo mo koy.
It was a daylight robbery. 2 people on a motorbike chased the school director and demanded he brought the money. They shot the 2 occupants and sped off with the money.
What happened again?
A police for by now school for throw inside don't na police ba ko nto no frɛ na for police for mobile no mo ebe hwɛ bibia no mfa car no e de koye mo shutu ne nsa na driver no soso ne nan ene ordinance say ya gi tuo ni bi nsa yam ene ne nan say no driver no no pray ba school and ne nsa pe.
Now, is it the first time a robbery, daylight robbery, was our area where since you've been here?
Area mu had back, but barre mu na a years a BC ho, but I had a na a see. By junction so dear near Taco so.
Na wabuana.
Oh, and rather na yakuma to ye. Senior to say you could say inside the corner 2 glass and say in case a beer or more who said Ubi has say.
Komla Adam with that report, that very frightening one. Well, just yesterday, police arrested 2 suspected armed robbers in the same area. The 2 men were trying to escape routine police checks at a mouthroom and were given a hot chase. Police discovered very deadly weapons after a search, including the lethal Ruger SR-45 pistol. Now, guess what? They attempted bribing the police with 2,000 cedis. Thank God it was rejected, apparently. Well, let's tell you more about that pistol found on these men. It's called the Ruger SR-45, like I said, and we understand it's very lethal. It's a very lethal weapon. So those are the graphics there for you to have a look. So it has an integral accessory mounting rail that provides space for mounting lights, lasers, and other tactical accessories. It is a dovetailed high visibility 3-dot sight system that features a raked forward front sight for easy removal from the holster and an adjustable rear sight. It is high performance, has a glass-filled nylon grip frame as well. So it tells you the sort of damage that this weapon can do. So we're still on the features of the Ruger SR-45 pistol, which was found on some armed robbers or suspected armed robbers that the police tried to arrest yesterday. And it's got manual safety and D-shaped magazine release that it's easy to reach and actuate and appeal to both left and right-handed shooters. So it ships with 2 10-round flush-fit magazines, and it has a large caliber. It is a large caliber pistol with a trim ergonomic profile. Let's speak to the police on what they intend to do about this situation. ASP Efiatenge is Accra Region Police PRO. ASP Efiatenge, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. How does the police react to the current situation at Sampa Valley and surrounding communities in the South municipality?
Yes, thank you very much, Gifty, and good afternoon to your viewers. Yes, we've had a number of robberies that have occurred within Weija, of which the Sampa Valley that we speak about is also part. And for now, we have about 2 reported cases. And apart from the 2 reported cases, yesterday we had an unfortunate incident of a proprietor of a school who was trailed from the bank, and he was being robbed at the entrance of the school. The police have taken notice of that, and we are also trying as much as we can to see how best we can also bring relief to the people of Sampa Valley.
Speaking of how best, they are asking for your presence and protection in that area. How are you going to deliver on that?
Yes, for our presence ourselves, the place is under the control of the Weija Divisional Command. And from the briefing I had, they have even had a meeting just this morning with the Residents Association, because they have realized that there are a number of entry points and exits where anybody at all can just use these unapproved routes to get their destinations, and it is creating a lot of problems for them. And apart from that too, there are also the problem with street lights, where it creates poor visibility, especially in the night. So looking at some of these things, it sometimes creates a lot of problems for them. So they've had a series of meetings with the Residents Association, but from what I am getting, we are beginning to have these kind of problems just around this week. For some time now, the police has been very serene with less records of especially violent crimes like robbery. And so what we are seeing this week. So this means that our operational strategies that we have put in place for some time now within the area is working. So if we are having reports of this incident that is very worrying, and for that matter, the police is much concerned about what is happening, then it means that we have to revise our strategy. Then it means that we have to ensure that we increase our presence to bring some sort of relief to the people of the area.
Okay, so how soon are you increasing your presence there?
Sorry?
How soon are you increasing your presence there?
Yes, according to we have never left the place without the police.
But you're talking about an increase, so more men.
The police patrols is always within every corner of Accra. If probably what we have in place is not matching up to what the demands on the ground is, then it means that we still have to intensify them. Okay. That doesn't mean that we did not have police presence. The presence is there, but if we still continue to have the reported cases as we are having, then we have to talk about re-strategizing, reviewing our crime and operational strategies. Okay. And that is what I have said, that if we also do that, and we can always have a very fruitful result when we work together with the Residents Association, because the police have sat down to also realize a number of problems that are likely to cause the problems that we are facing.
All right.
So it is a process, and we are sure, even what we even said about rearresting some 2 people just yesterday is an indication that we are working. So it is just a matter of time, but we are going to sweep all the corridors. We are going to ensure that we work hard to bring a relief to the people of Sampa and to a larger extent, the Weija division.
SPF Tenge, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. SPF Tenge speaks for the Greater Accra Region Police there.